I wasted my high school years chasing things that I thought would make me happy, and I hope you can learn from my mistakes, and I hope my story can genuinely change the rest of your life. When I was a freshman in high school, I got super into self-improvement. I started watching people like Andrew Tate Hamza, and I started getting so obsessed with the idea of bettering yourself, of becoming better physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, and I started to get so obsessed with the idea. And when I was a freshman in high school, I started going to the gym. I started getting so obsessed with the gym, and it turned into this obsession because I realized, I can become someone higher. So I started grinding the gym. All I cared about was the gym. I started eating clean. I ate the craziest, cleanest food. Like, it was disgusting. It was like unseasoned chicken, like undercooked. I remember my school bag smelled horrible, but it was all I cared about, to the point, where my grades fell. I had a lot of F's that my freshman year of high school. And I started to get so obsessed with self-improvement, and that's when I was introduced to it. My sophomore year of high school was around the same as my freshman year of high school, just locked in on the gym. And then junior year of high school, so when I was a sophomore, my sophomore summer in high school, I got a job at Chipotle. And when I was working at Chipotle, I felt so much hatred in it. I felt so disappointed in myself that I had to do this, and I just felt horrible at myself. And eventually I said, you know what? Whatever I want to do, I want to make business work. I saw so much on my For You page, of businesses, of people getting cool cars, and it's all I ever wanted. I would see people with cars, I would get so obsessed with that. Like, dang, they have that car, they must feel crazy, right? Like, their life must be crazy. I see them in Miami, oh, their life must be crazy, oh, they're making money, their life must feel so fulfilling. So eventually I stopped working at Chipotle and I started reselling. Firstly, started with reselling thrifted clothes, going to the Goodwill bins, which is like a disgusting place. There's it's homeless people that go there, and you're going through clothes trying to find like vintage clothes to sell on Depop for $20. I did that for a few months. Then I started doing reselling on eBay. I started reselling fake glasses. And I was so committed to it, man. I was like, I'm going to start reselling these fake glasses, but I felt so wrong about it. I was doing it, but in the back of my head, I was like, I want to stop doing this. I want to stop doing it. I want to do something that fulfills me. I prayed to God, multiple times that I don't know, man. I wanted to make it so bad. I had this idea in my head of making it, right? Oh, once I'm going to, achieve this thing. All I cared about then was cars. I wanted a car so bad, like a cool car. I think what I wanted was like a Corvette C7. It was all I cared about. And I had this, thought in my head that when I get this car, somehow everything's going to change, right? When I buy this super nice car, somehow everything's going to start to make sense, right? I'm going to see the world in this different way. I'm going to feel happier. I'm going to be more confident. And I started getting in this trap of self-improvement almost, where I thought I didn't deserve certain things until I had certain things. I wouldn't talk to these, like super, hot girls because I thought I didn't deserve them yet. I thought, oh no, once I get the nice car, or once my business makes more, once I have more followers, then I deserve it. And that cycle will keep you trapped, man. It'll truly keep you trapped, and it limits yourself from endless possibilities, the endless beauty of this world. The fact that you're able to do what you want to do, it limits you. And I would tell myself, it was all I cared about was business. I wanted to. It was this car. It was money. I thought somehow the money, the cars, I was gonna get it, and I was gonna be free, right? I was just gonna be free, and I was gonna enjoy my life. But no. So I started chasing that idea of success, right? We all have this idea of success. I started chasing this idea of success. That I was going to make money. I was going to buy cool cars. I was going to, be rich, woohoo, get girls, whatever. And I started chasing that for a long time, man. And then I started posting on TikTok, and I started to fall so in love with it because I genuinely enjoyed what I was talking about. I first started posting about self-improvement, and I fell so in love with it. It's all I ever cared about. I care so much about it to the point where I loved posting about it. And what happened is, while I was in the process of chasing materialism, I found purpose. While I was chasing the world, I found purpose. And in posting these videos, I found purpose. And I thought for so long that somehow, You know, maybe once I got that a cool car, I was going to feel happy. And the craziest thing is, you know, now I'm in a position where I could get that car, you know, I dreamed of. And today I test drove a car. It was like an Audi, you know, RS5. Like, it was a nice car. And it was so underwhelming. It was so underwhelming. I drove it and it was just like, it was so underwhelming. Like, what did I think, right? I thought I was going to drive this car and somehow, you know, all my problems were going to go away. I was going to feel on top of the world, but I was so... Sorry, my mic died there for a second, but I realized it was just a car. I drove it and I realized, wow, it's just a car. There's no value to it. You know, me driving this, I could get it and I'm not going to feel anything. Like, I'm not going to feel amazing from it. There's nothing tied to it. And it really hit me, man, because I realized chasing things, you know, it's never going to make you happy. I told myself when this last summer, you know, I was like, you know, when I get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to feel so happy. When I get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to be feeling amazing. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to really feel like I'm like legit. I'm going to have 10,000 followers. Then when I had 10,000 followers, I was like, 100,000 followers is going to be crazy. 100,000 people, like I'm like 100,000 followers, my life's going to change. Then you hit 100,000 followers, and now I almost have 300,000, and it does not matter. It doesn't give you anything, man. It doesn't make you feel any happier. It doesn't make you feel any better. Because chasing these things, chasing materialism, chasing the idea of success, just gets you caught in this rabbit hole, and I wish I realized so much earlier. I wish I realized so much earlier that all you have to do is find your purpose. You have to find something that makes you feel purposeful, man. And for me, it's posting these TikToks and it's building these apps. Especially posting the TikToks. I mean, I love it, bro. All I've wanted to do my entire life was help people. And the fact that I'm finally able to do that, it's surreal to me. And I'm getting hit with senses of emotion recently of like, I'm in the position that I dreamed of being. All I wanted to do was help people, and now I can. And it hits me, man. But I realize that, you know, the money, none of that matters at all. It doesn't. Don't spend your life chasing it. Spend your life pursuing purpose. Don't spend your life chasing things. Spend your life pursuing your purpose. Because for me, these TikToks, this is the first time in my life where I feel so alive. I wake up every day with a fire inside. You know, I'm training for an Ironman. I just feel amazing because I'm following my purpose. When I was selling the fake glasses, you know, I was trying to make money, but I felt horrible because I wasn't following my purpose. But when you align yourself to your purpose, your whole life changes. So I would urge you to follow your purpose. I would urge you, man. I would urge you to follow what makes you happy, because you can, you know, you probably think the same way I did. Everyone thinks it. We see on social media, these people have nice cars, and we just think so much, you know, once we make money, once we have the nice car, once we have the girl, once we have this, everything's going to change, and it doesn't change. The only thing that's actually going to change your life is when you grow with God and when you find your purpose. So pursue your purpose and grow with God, because that's how you actually find happiness. And I wish I knew that sooner. And I hope you can learn from that mistake. Thank you for watching. Love you.